Hey, welcome to another episode of JZTV. This week, I'm here with Yvonne of VoyageurWeb. Welcome.
Hi, it's so great to see you.
Oh, it's great to have you as part of JZTV. So, talk to us a little bit about VoyageurWeb. Tell us about the business.
Well, we started 22 years ago. This July will be our 22nd anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thanks. We've been making websites since 1993. 2 months after the internet was available for people to do public access, we started Internet Connections. In 2001, we switched to calling it VoyageurWeb, but we've been making websites since the very beginning. I made the very first website for the city of Mankato, the very first website for the Free Press. Did them both for free back then because I was so excited about getting people online, you know.
So talk a little bit more about the types of projects and work that you do.
Now we just do website sorts of things.
Okay.
So we host websites. We have hundreds of websites that we host. We maintain security for them. We make sure that they're online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have e-commerce sites. We do a lot of sites where people are buying and selling online, which is really exciting for me. It's, you know, Southern Minnesota businesses selling to people all over the country. The other thing that we do is we do websites that help businesses run themselves. So behind the scenes, there's pieces of the website that the public doesn't see that helps, you know, them to do their business more efficiently.
So let's talk about that a little bit more. You're a pioneer, really, in this industry. I mean, you've been there from the start, and you moved and changed as you went. But you really bring this high-tech web systems tools to businesses so they can be more productive, and that has to be a bit of a challenge as you try to help a business owner who's thinking about their business, and they probably can't even imagine the ways that technology can help them be more effective and more efficient.
Well, sometimes there's an inkling, you know, there's got to be a better way of doing this. This is really frustrating. We're doing it on paper and we're moving things from one thing to another, or a million Excel spreadsheets, you know, and trying to figure out, well, how can we make this more efficient than having to type all this stuff in? What I really enjoy doing is that analysis of how that business is being run right now. Mm-hmm. You know, really digging into how does the business work? What works well and where are the pain points, and then trying to figure out how to use technology to get rid of those pain points. One example is R&E Enterprises. They're a company that does construction, milling, and lime. They do agricultural lime spreading in multiple states with mini trucks, thousands of tons of lime that they're spreading all over. And they were doing things with Excel spreadsheets and, you know, doing them fairly efficiently and, you know, getting all this stuff done, but it was very time consuming, and it was more chance of an error when you're typing things in over and over. So Bruce there contacted us and said, hey, I think there's got to be a better way. There's got to be some way that you could build something for us. And we had many meetings with him and all of his staff talking about how do you do this and how do you do that, and everybody filled us in on what their role was and what the piece of the puzzles were. We diagrammed everything out, and then we designed a system that helps them to run their business.
So you actually go in and sort of listen as a consultant first and sort of hear the problem and then start to bring a solution as opposed to just walking in and saying, well, here's what we do.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that's very unique about us is
you customize
that I've been
yourself.
doing this for a long time, and I love working with small businesses like you do. You know, it's really fun to talk to businesses and find out what is the thing that they're passionate about, what is it they're excited about, where are they headed next. Yeah. And if I can get my handle around that and I can figure out what it is that they need to do next, I can many times find some way to help them. Yeah, it's really fun.
So you have a tremendous amount of passion about this business, Yvonne. I mean, the websites you did for free the first time are an indication of the passion you have for this work that you do. Where does that come from?
I absolutely love learning about new businesses and meeting new people. It's really fun, you know, for me to go and talk to a business or to get them on the phone or to meet in person and talk about what it is they're excited about.
It seems like you have quite a talent in this arena, so you're probably marrying that talent and passion together in a really good way. Thank you for that. So Yvonne, when somebody goes to your website and they want to learn more about your team and they see all your staff listed there, they get a chance to meet a really interesting member of your team. Tell us about that. Yeah,
we have an unusual job title, Chief Director of Greeting. It's abbreviated CDOG because this is the guy. His name is Joker. And,
hi, Joker.
Joker's our Chief Director of Greeting. His job is to greet you when you come in the door and sniff your leg and say hi.
and so those that don't know dog breeds, Joker is what kind of dog?
He's a Jack Russell Terrier.
Ah, he's gorgeous.
Very quiet little guy. He lays in a little bed all day while I type on my computer. Keeps me company.
Well, Yvonne, and to Joker, thanks for spending some time with us today and letting folks learn more about VoyageurWeb and for sharing your passion.
Thank you so much. This is fun.
That's another episode of JZTV. We look forward to seeing you again. Have a great week.